Guys, so I want to show you how to make Jamaican chicken soup. So you'll need pumpkin, carrots, scallion, thyme, cock soup, which is like the flavored noodles. You have the flour, the cornmeal. These will make cornmeal dumpling. You have your yellow yam, you have your chicken neck, and you have your chicken feet, also called chicken foot in Jamaica. So this is what you'll need, and then we'll get started. First things first. So the first thing you do is you put your pot of water on high. You're gonna turn it on high, and then you're gonna let the water get to the boiling point. Once the water starts boiling, you'll add your meat and your vegetables. I've already prepared my meat. I cut the toes of the chicken foot and I washed it in vinegar. You can also use lime. And then after you're done, you wash your hands, clean your sink, and then you're gonna prepare your vegetables. I slice them in small pieces and wash. So once the water starts boiling, you'll just pour them over in the pot. Okay guys, so the water has reached to a boiling point. So now I'm gonna add the vegetables and the meat. So you just pour the vegetables over in the boiling water, and then you'll put your meat. And then you're gonna get a spoon and you're gonna mix it in. Then you're just gonna let that boil. While this is cooking, you're going to start on your dumplings, and then you're gonna start peeling your yams, and then you're gonna add the ingredients as time goes by. Okay, so once our water is boiling, our meat is cooking, our vegetables is in the pot cooking, we're gonna start on our dumplings. So first you're gonna pour over some flour. For me, I don't measure because like I have the measurement in my head, so I can like know how much I need depending on how much dumplings you want to make. And then I'm gonna add my cornmeal on top. You don't have to use cornmeal, but for me I like cornmeal dumpling. Then you're gonna add your salt for taste. Just sprinkle a little bit, what you know you would like to use. Then you're gonna like mix it in like that. Make sure your ends are clean, your fingernails are clean. And then once you mix in your cornmeal and your salt, you're gonna start pouring a tip of water, and then you're gonna start mixing in the water to make it become like a solid block thing. And you're gonna just pour in water until you get to the texture you want. And then if it's too loose, you're gonna just add a little bit more flour and a little bit more cornmeal to get it to like a thicker texture. And so you're kneading the ingredients together. More flour. add a tip more cornmeal. Just kneading everything together. Just knead until it's to the texture you want. And because I don't do the measurement, I'll just keep adding a little tip of flour until it's the texture I want. I don't want it too loose. And there we have it. It's to the texture that I want. And for me, because I kept adding a little flour and cornmeal, I'm just gonna add a little bit more salt. Just a little tip. Just knead that into. You don't want the dumpling too loose. You want it to be tight, so you want it to make sure it's thick and nice. There you have it. You have your dough to make your dumpling. So it's the right consistency that I want. It's the right texture. And so what you do is you feel it out. And then for me, I'll get pieces, small pieces, and then you make it in little balls, and then you're gonna roll it in like that. And then you're gonna just put in the middle a little thing in the middle, and you're gonna have your dumpling. Okay, so there we have our meats and vegetable cooking. I'm just gonna mix it up so nothing doesn't stick to the pot. Just gonna give it a little mix. And we have it spoiled. And then we're gonna start adding in our dumplings. So you're gonna do like the circles. Depends on what size dumpling you want. You can add a little more, a little less. And then, like I said, you're gonna roll it in your hand middle. There you have it. Then you're gonna drop it in the pot. And then you're gonna do another one. Then you're gonna drop it in the pot. Okay guys, so while I finished with the dumplings, I went ahead and peeled, washed and sliced my yellow yams, and I went ahead and add them to the other ingredients in the pot. So here I have my yellow yam, I have my dumplings, I have the meat and the vegetable. So all that's left to add is the flavored noodles, salt, thyme, and scallion. I think you guys call that green onions or something like that. So while you let this sit and cook for a while, or until you know the food inside is cooked, you're gonna start adding the last step of the process, which is the other ingredients. So you're gonna let this sit and boil for maybe 10-15 minutes, then you start adding the rest of the ingredients. Okay, our food is cooked, so we're gonna start adding in our flavored noodles. I've already put one pack in already, and then I'm just gonna add some salt. Then you're gonna taste to see if it's to the flavor you like, and then we're gonna add our scallion and our thyme. We're gonna add a little salt. And you're gonna just tip a little in your hand middle just to, you know, taste it, to see if it's, you know, salt enough, or if it's to the flavor you like, or just a little tip. Okay, well, that's not salt enough for me, so I'm gonna add another pack of the noodles. And then you're gonna mix that in. Then you're gonna add your scallion and thyme. You're just gonna drop it on top. It's gonna give it a nice little flavor. I beat my scallion a little bit to let the flavor come out, and then you're gonna cover that, let it simmer for a couple minutes, and then you can taste to see if it's salt enough or if it's flavorful for you. Another thing, make sure you don't add too much water to the pot, because once you start adding the ingredients, the water will rise. And also you can add sweet potatoes, you can add regular potatoes, you can add green bananas, you can add whatever food type you want. It's just that my kids only like dumplings, yams, and meat, so that's why I only add those specific ingredients. So you're gonna leave it, let it cook a little bit more, and then you're gonna taste again for flavor. And there you have it, our soup is finished. We would have this on Saturdays. Growing up in Jamaica, your grandparents or your parents will cook a pot of chicken soup on a Saturday. You can also do red pea soup or even fish tea or whatever other kind of soup you like, but this is my favorite and my kids love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.